And now, a message from the program director.
Are we on? Okay. I hope everyone really enjoyed this evening. I think it's been a great opportunity to really recognize the success of our residents. It's great to see all the family and friends here to help support our residents. And I know I speak for all the faculty when I say that we'll miss the class of 2016 very much. I think you'll enjoy this video. I know Kartik has worked very hard on it. I did ask him to limit it to 15 minutes, but then again, when has Kartik ever listened to me? Press play.
Hey, you saw?
Hey, you guys, what's up?
Hey, good to you. It's Mohammed, one of the interns.
Hey, yes.
Hey.
Hey, listen, we gotta admit in the ER right now, the guy's septic, you know, he's bleeding out of his, you know, you gotta go down there to see the patient.
Was it the first patient?
Yeah.
First day in residency, seeing my first patient. I would say that's a disaster.
Doing the wrong thing, that's the biggest fear, right?
Killing people, doing harm, looking like a complete idiot in front of my peers.
You don't just put it on and feel like you're there, you know, you're done, you're ready, congratulations, I'm gonna solve all of your problems. It's kind of blindsiding.
I was just hoping to at least make sure I saw the patients and knew some numbers.
Looking at the patient, I have literally no clue what's going on. A lot of drips, a lot of lines, a lot of pipes.
Everything had to be done in computers. I had to talk in English all the time. Although then I quickly realized we have a large Spanish-speaking population.
Facing someone, getting a complete interview, a complete HPI on English, and trying to communicate those things.
In the ICU, when these patients are critically ill and they have a lot of things going on, it's intimidating to say the least.
Rounds. A bunch of people gathering around a computer and walking in the hallways.
You take all this information, working so hard, so busy at the beginning of the day, and then you have to turn around and turn it into something clean, concise, and you have to present it to an intellectual, well-spoken leader who's been through this and knows what to expect and has already seen all of your patients. And that can be a lot.
You can't miss any order, you can't miss any morning labs. You can't afford missing anything.
You learn through the years.
And then you get better and you get more confident and you start loving what you do.
Hello? When you start doing ICU at night, you change. Your personality will change.
When they tell you, you know, on your first couple weeks, you're gonna be like literally on an ICU in JFK, starting on nights.
I was June 30th, the intern, July 1st, the senior.
It was like a boom call.
Hello again. Wait, what? What room? I'll be there in a minute.
When a rapid response or a code was called, I had no idea what to expect.
Fear. Fear is probably the first word. Your heart's pounding out of your chest. You're just walking there and you have no idea what to expect. And you just want to make the right decision for the patient at the time.
It really is just the fact of having that full responsibility.
You're dictating out plans of care. You're solving these problems as they come up. You're in this middle place, which is the perfect place to kind of put you into every nook and cranny where they need someone to do some work, get some work done. and do some more work.
We grew up in terms of personality-wise, the way we're thinking. We evolved like from being just pure like kids to probably now sophisticated doctors.
I remember I had one of the third years with me that day, and he looked at me like, and I looked at him. He was like, "Do you need my help?" And I was like, "No, I'll kind of deal with it," you know?
We started thinking, maybe I'm a doctor.
Then at a point during the later half of the second year, I realized I was that senior that I didn't think I could ever be, talking like a senior resident.
Oh boy, being a senior in July, first day. Nervous.
You're more of a leader, you're a teacher, you're trying to guide second years, interns, medical students, you know, you're the guy with the plan now, you're at the top.
You're more anxious because you have a lot more responsibility.
Not only now I've had the medical knowledge and now some independence, I finally kind of share some of that experience.
You have your own way of doing things. You need to teach that to the interns.
I tried to always be nice. I tried to be kind and not make it feel like I was bossing them around.
They have their own way or beliefs of things that were done, and then you need to come to a happy medium, sort of.
But more so lead them to the fact of doing what I wanted them to do.
Third year, you think you reached the peak, but then you look around and see there's a whole other mountain to climb.
You're about to leave residency, you're going off to fellowship, or you're going off to a new job somewhere, and you don't know what that's like.
It's interesting, third year, it's like you calm down enough to kind of look around, but then it's almost over.
So you're looking ahead, and you're also looking back, and there's a lot of complicated emotions with that. I think it's a part of life.
You know, and so you make all these great relationships and meet phenomenal people and phenomenal physicians, and I'm gonna miss the day-to-day.
I'm gonna miss a lot the attendings.
These are lovely, intelligent, well-spoken people who go out of their way to make sure that you understand what you're doing, that you're growing as a person.
Every one of them taught me something.
I want to be like Dr. Britton. I want to be the way she treats patients, the way she treats residents.
Having a female physician who kind of showed us the ropes and, you know, was proving that you can be a female in this career and still have it all.
She taught me how to be a truly compassionate physician.
Dr. Bagatelle.
Super dad, super attending, just an all-around amazing role model.
He becomes your friend. He becomes the patient's friend. No matter what he's going through, he always shows that he's happy and positive.
Because he's real. He keeps it real. He keeps it real when he's teaching walk. He keeps it real when he's staffing, when we're rounding, like when he's like end of life discussions bedside with someone that he just met.
Dr. Fisher, the most chill attending I've seen. It's all gonna be good.
Dr. Bland, somehow you make evidence-based medicine a lot of fun.
Dr. Whalen, she's like the sister you can trust.
Dr. Cohen is a man on a mission to quality improve the clinic.
Dr. Isaac, that's Isaac with 2 A's, always keeping us curious in medicine, making us want to read more, forcing us to the limit of our boundaries. Dr. Yardsley, I've known him since I started. He was actually the first resident I met with. He still gives this feeling of confidence that everything he says is true and that it's going to be okay.
Dr. Abraham, great hospitalist, taught me how to think about medicine from a hospitalist perspective.
Dr. Kaladindi. Man, you don't have a plan for today?
Kalinindi will always remember me and Ekta, Team D. We were always against him and we were always right.
Dr. Chait, little intimidating to start with, but then you realize that he is always looking out for residents, always there to teach us.
Dr. Chait is not only a mentor. Dr. Chait was my spiritual advisor.
I love Dr. Chait until he learned my name. When he learned my name,
she has become Dr. LaRocca, but she's still to Lisa, to a lot of us.
And I felt like I could really relate to her the most as far as where she was in her life. You know, at the beginning of her career, doing some primary care, having a child, being married, She really was very helpful, and probably more than she realizes, as far as being a role model, a mentor.
I hope, one day that I can continue to give back to other residents and students for what she gave to me.
Dr. Ness will make you make the decision about patient care. He will provide you all the information for that. Thank you, Dr. Kumar, for being with us for 3 years, every day at Morning Report.
Very smart, always smiling.
Your inputs are invaluable. We've learned a lot, so much from you, and you know about everything in medicine, not just rheumatology. Dr. Zito has an incredible amount of knowledge. Whenever she teaches, you have all the confidence in whatever she has to teach.
And we are all thankful for the support of Andrea and Diana and our chiefs, Wasim and Eduardo.
You know, when you get into medical school and you have this image of what a doctor is, Dr. Lickstein personifies that.
Is a role model for everyone.
Doing professor and things like this, and learning from grantsmanship, professionalism, leadership, being a physician and a better human being. Professor Lickstein.
There is so much to learn from him, and it's never ending.
Just someone who teaches you how to live your life in a better way.
Dr. Williams is meant to be a program director.
It's hard to man the ship of continually changing resident personalities and resident needs and resident backgrounds. And I think that, sometimes he doesn't get enough credit for the work that he does.
He's an excellent clinician. I love him during our morning reports, his inputs.
He looks for where you're struggling, and he really fights to make you better. He challenges you to be a better learner, a better teacher, a better doctor.
He's like our parent. He is big and tough and strong and can provide discipline, which we need a lot. But at the same time, he cares for us genuinely.
And I think he really challenges, the mediocrity in you to be better.
And there's never a moment where I felt that I didn't have the support or someone to turn to, and that's because of Dr. Williams.
And we are all so grateful and lucky to have had him as our program director.
Family. Million thanks to mom and dad and my brothers.
Para mis papás, como dije, la razón por la que estoy aquí es por ustedes. Incluso cuando no pensé que iba a lograrlo, ustedes confiaron y creyeron en mí. Y por todo eso, verdad, muchas gracias. Y nada, pues, los adoro y los amo con todo el corazón.
I really want to thank, first of all, my wife. I want to thank my parents. I want to thank my family back in Syria, and every day I wish them to stay safe.
I want to thank, my family, my parents, my mom, my dad, my sister. They've been with me since day one.
My mother, she gave birth to me, but also helped support me throughout this whole time. My grandparents, my husband Jeremy, and of course my dog Daisy.
I want to thank my parents who flew from across the world to be there. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. My sisters, my brothers-in-law.
So I just like to thank my parents for all of their encouragement and support, and my husband Mark for standing by me the entire time, and also my little Maddie.
Thank my wife, Jessica, my parents, my grandparents, the Jarman parents.
I'm very grateful for my family. I'm very grateful for my mom and my dad, my wife and my daughter Hanan.
To my family, to my friends, to the program, most importantly to our patients.
To all my friends and family, Chris, I love you very much, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Rebecca, she's my rock, she's my everything. Without her, I don't know where I'd be. Thank my family, mamá, papá, los quiero mucho, Danny, my aunt, Pilar, and my other mom and dad, Sandra and Kike.
Mom and Dad, thank you so much for being my rocks, my support.
Papa, I want to thank you
I thank God every day that He put you in my life.
First and foremost, I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my dad, my brother. I want to thank my sister. Thank Ekta. She's incredibly supportive. I want to thank my new mom and dad, Ashok uncle and Yuanati.
Mom too, moms, both dads, sister, brother, sister, Shesh, and Maricela, and everybody else in the program. You guys are awesome.
I just really want to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my best friend Letha.
I want to thank the 3 men in my life, my dad, my brother, and my husband, for being next to me in the ups and downs of this long journey, and to my husband who's now side by side.
Most importantly is my family, my mom, my stepdad, my sister. They've supported me my entire life. My husband, I'm ready to finally get life started.
And I would like to thank my parents. I would like to thank my mentor, my attendings.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for my parents. The trials and the tribulations that brought me here successfully is because of my mother and father. And I can't forget the support of my aunt as well.
I hope this is not an end point. You know, when everybody moves to different career in their life, you ask yourself, are we gonna be the same? Are we still gonna be call each other? Are we gonna still posting pictures and, you know, calling names? I don't know. Hopefully.
22 people in our class from all over the country, the world, and you put them together and say, go.
You're with these people in the trenches every day. You're seeing these crazy things. And then you have to walk away like it's normal. The roller coaster of emotions and experiences is just indescribable.
There's different personalities, there's different lifestyles, there's different ethnicities, races, things that, you know, we've never really been exposed to. And then you put us all together and you say, okay, make it work.
So it's so nice to be able to sit down after all of that crazy and just relax with some people who have been through this with you and laugh and joke and tell your stories and really connect in a very primal way.
You get to know people who change your life.
Because it's over before you know it. 3 years flies by and you have these relationships
And when there's no family around, or these are the people that have your best interest, they have your back.
We shared so many experiences together. We did so many things together. We were like a real family. I never had friends like that.
We used to hang out quite a bit and really just share those memories and those experiences.
We went to the games, with skydiving, hang gliding, parties, concerts.
New Year's at your place, dinner at Christina's or Becky's or when Fabio's plays, all those sort of things.
Especially enjoyed beating Julio in basketball every day.
I've made really good friends that want to see me and be with me and hang out and be there, no matter what.
We have the Habibi Circle. For some people who know what that means, we're pretty tight, pretty close. And we kept it this way, I think, till the last minute.
We formed lasting friendships that I think are going to continue on for the rest of our lives.
That's what makes residency residency. The learning is there, but it's really the people that kind of get you through it.
Hey.
Correlate clinically.
Okay. All right, I'll put it in. Thanks. They forgot about us again.